Extremely positive news for Newcastle United today as we are up for a triple amount of awards. You heard that correctly. For the month of November, Eddie Howe has been shortlisted for the Manager of the Month, Anthony Gordon for Player of the Month, and Nick Pope for Save of the Month against Chelsea. It was a very, very good save. Look, we'll get into every single one individually, why they deserve it, what we've done in the month of November, because we have done pretty well in every single competition. Carabao Cup, Champions League, draw away at PSG, and of course, the main one in the Premier League where we've defeated some very, very tough teams. And the main one, of course, Sven Botman is finally back into training. He's one of our most important players. It's great news. He's not in a tough training. He's in an individual training. But nevertheless, he's back onto the grass. That's been confirmed by Craig Hope. Let's get into it. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start off with the boss, the big man, because I think when we're talking about managers, we're basically showcasing how Newcastle United done as a whole, as a team. He just emulates every single person because it's all down to him. It seriously is him, the coach and staff, but he is the face that gets a recognition, of course. He's the mastermind, Eddie Howe. He's been in a very, very, I wouldn't say tough category, because the other categories are, of course, the candidates, is Iraola, Rob Edwards of Luton, and of course, Erik ten Hag. How he's in there, look, he's got good results. They've played 3 games in the month of November in the Premier League and they've won 3 games, but the performances haven't been great. I mean, we're talking 1-0 at home against Luton. You should be slapping teams like that. And 1-0 away against Fulham. I can't remember what the other score was, but just, he's not a good manager whatsoever. His man managing is some of the worst I've seen. Publicly shaming Jadon Sancho. It's disgusting the way he handled the Mason Greenwood situation, the way he chucked Ronaldo out, an absolute club legend for me. The second greatest player of all time, or maybe even the third. I really highly rate Messi and Maradona. I know I wasn't even there to watch Maradona, but his footwork was so great. But he's just not I don't think he's a great person. Obviously, I don't know him behind the scenes, but the way he deals with things in football, it's not great. Rob Edwards, he's in a very sticky situation. Everybody thought Luton was going to do worse in Derby County. They thought Luton was just going to finish rock bottom, and that's that. But look, as of not long ago, they were out of the relegation zone, and they may still be now. I haven't even checked the table. But a win against Crystal Palace and a win against Everton away, it's things these people wouldn't have seen. Rob Edwards, he's doing the best he can with his ability. He hasn't had too much money to spend. Fully respect him. Maybe not for the month of November though. Apart from, but they put a good shift against Man United. Who knows? And of course, Iraola got the win against us. I haven't looked too much on the other sort of results. But for me, I know I'm a Newcastle fan, but we can all admit that Eddie Howe probably does deserve this. Yes, we got beat 2-0 off Bournemouth, but just look, we beat a fantastic Arsenal team. As much as I hate them, they are drilled exceptionally. As much as I hate Arteta, he's a good manager. Look, they are such a hard team to beat. They were on a fantastic unbeaten run. We went and stopped that, maybe due to a controversial goal, but look, we beat them, end of. That's what happened. They say that with us in PSG, of course. But look, we beat a fantastic Arsenal team. We beat a very good Chelsea team, which were coming on to form. They hadn't lost out of the past 4 away games. They drew 4-4 with Man City. The 1-4-1 against Spurs and Spurs' ground. We've done fantastic. We seriously have, yes, the 2-0 Bournemouth was a little bit of a slip, but we needed that international break to come back in. For me, Eddie Howe is the complete winner of that. And of course, we beat Man United 3-0 in the Carabao Cup that month as well. We drew 1-1 against PSG. We've just done fantastic overall in the month of November, not even taking into account of Premier League. We're adding extra games and we've still done great. Only one of our team in there has to deal with these extra games. Without further ado, let's get in Anthony Gordon. But, like I say, for me, it's Eddie Howe all day. Now, of course, Anthony Gordon is in the category of Player of the Month. There's some very, very good candidates in there. One which I'm actually extremely scared of because I think he's going to win. If we don't back it and vote for every single chance we can for Anthony Gordon, this man is going to win it. That man is Jeremy Doku. Let's take a look at the other candidates first though. Jeremy Doku, Anthony Gordon, of course, Kaminsky of Luton, Harry Maguire, Sterling and Tavernier. Tavernier's done decent, Sterling's done decent. Why on earth Harry Maguire's there? Has he been bad? No, but he's just not a good footballer, is he? And no matter what people say, oh, stop slating him. No, he's not a good footballer. I got bought for £80 million. This is the world of football. If you're not good enough and you're not putting out good performances, you deserve to be slated. It's the harsh world of football. Look, you can't get bought for £80 million and put out the displays he does, and he makes an error nearly every single game. How is he a footballer? I don't actually know. Kaminsky, look, I watch football. That man has been extremely good for Luton. He's made double saves. He's made triple saves. He's genuinely been very, very good for Luton. It's going to be hard when your team is, of course, not very good. Simple as that. They're not very good. He's facing shots all the time. He's saving as many as he can. He's doing his team proud. Got bought from Blackburn Rovers. Not the most high-profile keeper, but he's doing them a very, very good job. Anthony Gordon, of course. We'll get on to him last as he's a Newcastle player, but Jeremy Doku, the man who got 4 assists in one game. I said this a long time ago. That man is the most electrifying, explosive fantastic end product, fantastic assist making, play making, chances created. Jeremy Doku is an unreal footballer. He's just the type of footballer I absolutely like. It's when I've grown up, I've loved these sort of Alan Saint-Maximins, these Philippe Coutinhos, these Adel Tarabt players, these flair players who are kind of lazy. With Jeremy Doku, he's all of that, but he just isn't lazy. He's just an unbelievable footballer. Honestly, he's an absolute credit to Manchester City. They've got one of the best talents in the world on their hands, undoubtedly. He may win this, but look, for me, Anthony Gordon's been absolutely unreal as well. He just epitomises Eddie Howe's pressing system. He's so well drilled. His work rate is unbelievable. As we all know, it's one of his main characteristics of his game. His end product, he's working on that. A goal and assist against Chelsea, a goal against Arsenal. He's been absolutely unreal for Newcastle United. He's a credit in Newcastle United. We'll back him all the way. We'll vote as much as we can. Of course, you can vote for every single one on the Premier League app on your phone. You can download that. Or I think you just type in the Premier League website on Safari. You don't have to download now. You can just click it. But there we'll have it. On to the save of the month, which isn't that sort of descriptive. We'll just quickly brief over it. Then on to the big news, Sven Botman. As we were saying, for save of the month, Nick Pope, he did make a very good save. It was against Chelsea. I can't actually remember who took the shot, but it came at him very fast. Done it with his left hand, and it went around the post. Very good save. Vicario made a good save. Onana, who can't save a ball, made a half-decent save. Alisson made a good save. These players are making a very good save. Kaminski, of course, who was voted for Player of the Month as well as a goalkeeper. He's done very good. He made a double save against Crystal Palace, I believe it was. That was a very good save as well. Look, every single one could win it. They maybe could, but Nick Pope, for me, definitely top two with Kaminski. Maybe just tops it because it's a double save. His reactions was great. His shot stopping was great. But Nick Pope did make a very good save. I'm not going to not deny that. But without further ado, less of that, more on to Sven Botman, which is what we're all come here for. I can't wait to bring it. Let's get into it. As of 10 to 1 this afternoon, Creaco brought us the fantastic news that Sven Botman is back into individual training. I know it's individual, he's not back into full training, which is a bit of a miss still, but look, he's back into individual training, he's back on the grass with his boots on. Fantastic news, no matter what it is, he's back playing football, it's unbelievable. But Creaco also said, hope is needed that Sven Botman doesn't need surgery. That, of course, would set him back yet again. His knee problem, he went out, who was it against that he went out? Was it Sheffield United? Was that the last game he played? I think it may have been he scored that game as well. I think he got injured and then he played on. It may be something to do with that. I completely forgot. But anyways, his knee's just been swollen so many times. He's had a set date, it's been pushed back, set date, pushed back. It's just unfortunate for him. Like I say, he's the most important player on the team for me. I mean, for a 23-year-old to dictate the tempo from centre-back, a ball-playing defender, now gets past him. He's an absolute brick wall. He's just, I'm going to say it again, a credit Newcastle United. He's so good. I can't believe that. I support this club and we have world-class centre-backs like that. That man is so good. But there we'll have it. Sven Botman is finally back into training, individual training. No, it's not the greatest, but look, he's got his boots on. He's back on the grass. Absolutely fantastic. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Jody Josh. See you at 5 PM tomorrow for some more news. You know how I always end these videos. Go and enjoy your day.